All right, Sistas fans. Well, tonight we have the showdown between Karen and Fatima. Arguably their third, fourth, or fifth showdown, depending on who's asking. I can think of several other times, but I've already done a video on the TV Line article talking about this subject that dropped earlier today. Last week I did a video on what Fatima's going to do once she gets downstairs, and a couple things like, first of all, the whole thing in regards to, well, Karen's pregnant, that means she can't get hit. Bullshit, because there's actually a show from way back when, something you may have forgotten about, called If Loving You Was Wrong. And there was a moment in an episode, season 1, episode 15, when I tell you I had to dig through archives and episode clips on the own YouTube channel, as well as look up episode summaries, because I'm like, okay, I know for a fact there was this one scene where Marcy slapped the hell out of Alex. I can't remember when it was, but I'm like, I know it happened while she was pregnant. Not Marcy, but Alex was pregnant, and I gotta find it for the context of the video. So I did, and I'm gonna play it for you right now.
Get away from my house.
Yeah, and I thought about the fact that, okay, true, Zach and Fatima aren't married like Randall and Marcy were, and technically speaking, this isn't her house, even though she did accept the invitation to move in. So yeah, I do feel like, okay, yeah, she's fair to say, yeah, get out of, I think Fatima would say our as opposed to my driveway. She would say our driveway in reference to her and Zach. So all I'm saying is this: I would not be surprised if she does slap Karen, but we do see Zach with his hand up, kind of like preventing Fatima from moving forward, because I feel like Karen's going to say some shit that's going to lead to her getting slapped. I mean, I'm talking like a Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars kind of moment here, because look, I mean, I'm not saying I want to see a fight, but damn it, it's all about the ratings, and we know Heather Lee Jennings is going to show up, and I feel like it's going to throw off the entire thing. I'd rather have Heather show up at either like the cliffhanger of the season finale next week, or maybe even the cliffhanger of this episode, but I feel like, and look, okay, the episode hasn't aired yet. I don't know how it's going to go down completely. But if you're a DC comic fan, oh Lord, I mean, with all the cancellations they're doing with DC products, sheesh. But if you watch the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, remember when like the first trailer came out and it looked like, oh snap, yeah, we're doing the Dark Knight Returns, like Batman versus Superman. But then they threw in Wonder Woman, and then they threw in Doomsday and all this other Justice League stuff, and it's like, yo, we just want to see Batman v Superman. We don't need all this extra stuff. We don't need like the third party or beyond. That's kind of what Heather is. We want to see Fatima and Karen throw down. We don't want Heather to show up for baby and then stop everything. We want to see Fatima put Karen's ass in her place once and for all. And then, she'll go bitch and moan to Andy. And then I bet Andy and Fatima will talk about it at work the next day. But it's just one of those things where I feel like Andy, I can't wait to see how that conversation is going to go, because she knows Fatima's crazy as hell. And I'm not saying that being pregnant means you're omitted from an ass whooping. And I'm not saying I want to see Karen get beat, but she's looking for a slap. I mean, the way that she's been running her mouth and how she's been acting, and I don't think it's appropriate to just roll up to somebody's house like that, pregnant or not. It's just one of those things where you're looking for trouble. Not to mention the full-on disrespect. Your intentions are to completely disregard the relationship that Zach is clearly in with Fatima. And as a result, let's see, she's going to keep that same energy when it comes to Fatima standing across from her face to face. Do you think Fatima's going to slap Karen? I want to see it. Fuck it. You know what? Let's do it. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to happen just because we know Heather's going to roll up and kind of throw out the dynamics. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think we're going to have a mirror of the "if loving you is wrong" situation? Keep in mind, just because she doesn't get slapped in this episode doesn't mean she might not try to roll up there again and start some shit. And as a result, Fatima's going to be like, you know what? Bump this. Bop! So thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Like and subscribe. I will catch you in the next video.